Hey, 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 YouTube, back at you again. What's going on? Yours truly, Brother Kedwin, aka Public Enemy Number One. And yes, I am coming to you once again. This is my YouTube platform, My Diary since 2020. And yes, I'm more comfortable now with doing my videos uh, without my face actually being seen. I've been getting a lot of flock from YouTube with their community guidelines. I've actually changed my format up on here now about what 3 times because they don't like my point of views on what I say, and I thought social media was a place that you could speak your mind and just be you, and, you know, kick the bobos, whatever, But I'm finding out that they uh, they don't like what I be on here talking about and giving my point of view. So you know what now that this is just a live journal. This is just a live diary, my diary since 2020. And yes, today I'm speaking on They Never Knew About Me. If you look in my messages, you'll see that um, they never knew about me. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about the world. Because the world, in my opinion, should have been knowing about me when it comes to my music, my the gift that I was blessed with, singing and music and rapping, the whole entertainment industry. I love comedy too. I actually wouldn't mind doing some, my own little comedy, but that's just kind of like a fantasy. I don't know if I'll ever go real serious with that. I got a character, Shorty B. Smooth. He's like a cartoon character. I do a lot of comedy with him when I do my little skits with him, Shorty B. Smooth. He was born in the 1800s and he's from the future. And this dude is deep. However, my my stage name now is the Futuredelic one, which technically is Cyborg Futuredelic Model Number One. That's uh, that's what I go by now because I'm from the future. I know a lot of things that the average person wouldn't give me credit to know. I know some things about time traveling. Uh, I know some things about, I'll just put it this way, sacred geometry, numerology, astrology, astronomy, uh, alchemy. Um, I could go on and on, but I'm going to save some of the juicy stuff for later. But yeah, today I'm talking about they never knew about me. And there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking on my coffee. Uh, it is evening time. Normally this time of day I might be drinking a beer, but today I wasn't in no beer mood. I just wanted me some coffee just to stimulate my mind and my thoughts. You know what I mean? And as usual, y'all know I got to get in my relaxation mode because today I'm going to really kick it. I'm going to kick it on what I'm talking about. They never knew about me, and they should have, and they could have. But, I had hangups. I had things that got in the way. And the first one being drugs, you know. Um, well, the reason I say first one is because there were some things that went down back in the day to where we got a record deal. Um, you know, I had been working at getting this record deal since I was what 9 years old, and here it is. I finally get to 19 at the time, and we got a record deal with Columbia Records. We got a publishing deal with SBK Publishing, and we had some things going on. This is back when Ready for the World was out. They had a hit out. Oh Sheila, the time was popping at that time. Prince was popping. Vanity Six, uh, you know, uh, which Prince and them had been around uh, before Ready for the World. Ready for the World was really like Prince clones or whatever you want to call them. Prince, they were trying to get that same little type flavor or whatever. But we made our day. We great songwriters, great singers, great performers. A lot of people, they called me and my brothers the Jacksons because we used to do the same thing. All we did was come home from school, straight to the basement, rehearse. Only difference is my mother was our manager and not my father. Even though I asked him first, and he turned me down, and my mom stepped up because my mom was also a great singer, and that's who we get our gift from. However, my dad could croon a little too. He could croon pretty good himself. And by the way, my dad looked just like James Brown. Yeah, they look almost like twin brothers, but you know, they don't know about me yet. And I'm just gonna say it. I've wasted a lot of time, a lot of years, but out of all of that, I was paralyzed. I had a C7 disc jam in my spinal cord, and they did surgery on me and cut me across the front of my neck through my vocal box, and they took out the disc from the front and put a C7 pin in my neck. So I've had a heck of a journey. Uh, it'll be 15 years on December 5th. It happened December 5th of '06. However, like I say, I'm a cyborg. I'm half computer, I'm half human. Because as far as I'm concerned, I've made 100% recovery. I tell people I don't have a disability, I have a different ability because I can do all the same things I used to do. I just do them differently. You know, it may take me a little longer, depending on what it is I'm doing. Like I'm an excellent painter. I do a lot of interior and exterior painting. That used to be my side craft, other than my music. But with that being said, I just come on here today to explain to the world that the world is definitely about to know about me. Yes, Cyborg, Futuredelic model number one. Y'all better get it together because I ain't playing. I ain't playing around. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got news. We got a new president now. Joe Biden's going to be the president. Like I tell people, pilot politics is a pile of tricks. And it's very interesting because there's a young lady that's on Facebook. I believe her name is Nairi Sanchez on Facebook. Also on YouTube, she's dropped the mic with Mocha. Uh, I listened to her podcast a couple of times, and I noticed she starts her show out by saying politics is a pile of tricks. Now, I know for a fact I've never heard anybody else use that term other than me and my long term friend, Aaron Clark, TC Switch, one of the world's baddest drummers. This guy was my drummer. Me and him, we hung tough in the '80s, and that particular term and that saying, I actually got that from him. We'd sit up, talk about politics, and I'd explain why I never really wanted to vote because I feel like politics is a politics, and it's all just a front for us to make us feel like as public we got a voice in the government, which we don't. I'm sure we make enough, raise enough hell, and the numbers get big enough. Yeah, maybe we could, but when you're talking about a select number of elite individuals, like everything that starts with E, elect, you know, let's just go there. Electricity, elite, electoral, all of that is part of the Freemason system. So when you start talking about going to vote and all of that, please know it's a big old game they playing on us. Big old game because there's no way you're gonna tell me that the Democrats or the Republicans are pulling for a certain group of people, or should I just say for the general public, because we all know they're not. The fellow Americans, they're not for the general public. The fellow Americans, they're all about the people who got the power, the ones that's behind closed doors, none other than the government. You got Parliament, you got Congress, you got different, your left wing, the right wing, all of that stuff, or whatever. But at the end of the day, It is just that, a pile of tricks. Politics is a pile of tricks. This is why for years I've also been calling them the Republicans and the Republicrats. That's some more information that came from me and my boy TC Switch. These are all terms that me and him been using for years, way back in the early 80s. Now here it is all these years later, and I'm hearing people using those terms. And I was just curious, Nairi, if you ever see this episode or whatever, or drop the mic with Mocha. I was just curious to know, where did you get that term from? Because I know I ain't never heard nobody else use that term but me. I used it on my platform a few times on Facebook, and I was just curious to know. Not that I'm upset about it or any of that. I appreciate her podcast because I'm pretty much on the same page she's on when it comes to religion and politics and all of that type of stuff. But anyways, getting back to this music thing. Not that I'm jumping around. I'm a little flighty. You know what I mean? But I'm here to just kick it, though, more or less. I'm here to kick it. No points to prove. I'm away from that today because YouTube is very funny when it comes to me with what I can say on my platform and what I can't say. So I just choose to come on here now and just do what I'm doing right now. Just kick it, talk, and just be me. You know, even though I wish I hadn't did that, but it's too late. I already done that one. So, anyways, back to the music thing. I've been in the studio. I've spent a lot of time doing some new writing, and everything is coming along. You know, everything is coming along, and I'm hoping that once everybody hears about me and they hear my music, that they will be intrigued, that they will be entertained, and I'm hoping that they will enjoy my music. But I'm definitely getting ready to do just that. You know, man, y'all, I got to step out for a quick minute. This is crazy. Oh well, we'll just have to live with that one, I guess. Sorry about that, but yes, this EP that I'm getting ready to release in December, um, very interesting. I chose to do a Christmas song, and the reason I chose to do a Christmas song is because, I mean, even though I really don't celebrate Christmas anymore, when I was a kid, this time of year, it'd be lights. I mean, everybody on the block, I'm talking all neighborhoods with like all the houses were just lit up with Christmas lights. Everybody, sometimes the block would have a contest to see who's gonna have the best design and lights. And it was really fun when I was a kid. It was really fun, even though I want to tell the truth that at a young age, my dad, my father, let me and my brothers and sisters know right away that there was no such thing as Santa Claus. He always made me laugh because he called him Santa Claus. He'd be like, "Ain't no shit named Santa Claus." He said, "Me and your mama is Santa Claus." Yeah, he said, "Ain't no fat, white, rosy cheek white man coming down no damn chimney." He said, "Because first of all, we ain't even got a chimney." But, anyways, sometimes I would look at him when I was a kid like he was the Grinch, the Grinch who stole Christmas, some old grouchy dude that wanted to kill the Christmas spirit or whatever. But he would go out and he would buy us things. He would just ask us what we wanted for Christmas, and if they could get it, he went and got it. But he let us know at a young age that Christmas was false, that it wasn't real. And I do appreciate my dad for schooling us on that because, you know, but my point is back then, It was way more fun. It was way more loud. It was way more laughter. It was much more of a happy time this time of year during this season, you know. And now it's like during Christmas time, you know, you really can't even tell it's Christmas season now, other than you see these little commercials of what they selling at the malls, you know, and they don't even do the commercials like they used to. You might hear some little jingle bells in the background or whatever, you know, and you might see some reindeers ride across the screen, but they don't really promote Christmas like they used to. So I mean, you know, but I mean, for one thing, they don't really have to because it was all about money, anyways. At the end of the year, you know, they do Christmas on you know, it started out with Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. You know, so it's like they brought the year in, get money, and they go out the year getting money. It's all about money. Keep that money cycle going, keep the economy built up, and keep everything going strong for the government. You know, and for them to prosper and keep their power. However, today, this song that I'm talking about, I remember years ago during this time of year, you'd hear all these beautiful Christmas songs on the radio. I mean, I remember my most favorite one, and I'm sure a lot of people remember this one, by Donny Hathaway. Getting to know you better. Y'all know the song, but I'm talking about do 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 do. This Christmas, my star raising bright. Do do do. With caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be very special Christmas for me, yeah. Now that was the jam. That would really get the Christmas spirit going back in the day. When you heard that song during Christmas time, it was on and popping. You know, everybody in the house would get happy. You know, and it was just like a good time, you know. And I missed them days during this time of year. So you know what I said? Like I was getting ready to, you know, I was trying to pick the songs I wanted to use for my EP. And out of nowhere, something just clicked and said, you know what? It don't even seem like it's really Christmas time no more this time of year. So something bing went off in my head, and I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a Christmas song. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be the first one I'm gonna release. It's actually a Christmas song, and it is called "It's Christmas Again." Once again, the name of that song is "It's Christmas Again." And then I'm releasing another one that ain't nobody did in about 30 years. I'm releasing the acapella song, no music, all vocals, number harmonies and vocals and leads, and no auto tune. I refuse to use auto tune. If I ever do use auto tune, it's only for sound effect. I don't use it to get my voice on perfect pitch because I feel like it's cheating. But yeah, that song, it'll be the acapella, the Christmas song, and then one rap song titled Two Tears in a Bucket. And this EP is going to be really, really nice. And the name of that EP is Now It's My Turn. Now it's my turn. Or I may just say, it's my turn now. I got to figure which one I'm going to go with. So, with that being said, you know, I don't spend a whole lot of time on here. I just wanted to come on here and kick it with y'all and update y'all on what the future holds for Kedwin, brother Kedwin. You know, public enemy number one, cyborg futuredelic model number one. As usual, y'all make sure y'all come back now again. You hear? Ashe, Ashe. May the powers of the universe be for you. And before I leave, we just lost one of the elders of our family, my lovely auntie Dale Winston, Eleanor Winston. Eleanor Johnson is her married name. Eleanor Winston was her maiden name. And very lovely lady. We just lost a very lovely woman. We lost her, and we are holding a fundraiser on Facebook. You can go on there on Jesse Allen's channel, and you can make a donation if you'd like. we're asking that we get people to donate because, just like I said, I don't believe in insurance policies because my auntie had an insurance policy, and of course, now that she's dead, they telling us that it lapsed. And I think all of that's some bull crap. You've been paying into these insurance policies for years, and then when the people die, they tell their loved ones that it lapsed. So we're raising money so that we can bury her and you know give her a nice home going. So with that being said, please feel free to donate. Go to Facebook, go to Jesse Allen's, and you will see that if you're not a friend, send her a request, and you will be able to make a donation. And with that being said, once again, I say, may the powers of the universe be for you and me. What's going on? Can't end the video. There we go. Am I done? I hope people ain't laughing at me. Man, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Okay, here we go. Y'all know y'all laughing at me. Shit. Good night.